The Last Illusion by Porochista Khakpour, a contemporary literary piece from Iran. It is made up quite a simple two basic elements, myth plus imagination. It is based on a short tale within a 50,000 couplet long medieval Persian epic. Symbolism. Upon talking symbolism, bird symbolizes freedom and fair treatment against abuses and discrimination in the tale. Birdcage. Mortal realm is facing today's world, true face of the world relating to challenges and sufferings. So next is the theme. Falling rather than flying is a theme that grows as the novel progresses, in which it is beautifully tangled by myth, love, magic, and illusion, giving the reader one wonderful story. Character analysis. Zal Hendricks is a feral child raised in a birdcage near the veranda aviary in rural Iran, who after rescue, years of therapy, and a painstaking education in humanity, struggles to pass as an ordinary young man in millennial New York. Asia MacDonald is a lost, anorexic Cassandra failing under her visions of catastrophe in September 2001 approached. Brand Silver is a David Blaine-like celebrity magician who's obsessed with a career-keeping illusion to make the Twin Towers disappear. Next is the Simorged or Simorged, a benevolent, infinitely wise bird goddess, rescues and raises the prince, who grows into a sort of ancient superhero. Zal's demented mother, Kanum, is terrified by her infant's old man hair and calls him White Demon, caging him among the birds on her veranda. Horrified by the pallor of his skin and hair, recognized or convinced she has given birth to a white demon, she hides him in the birdcage for the next decade. Rescued, a behavior analyst Zal awakens in New York to the possibility of a future. Setting, of course, everything happened in an Iranian village. Author's background. So Porochista Khakpour was born in Tehran and raised in Los Angeles, San Gabriel Valley. She has been awarded fellowships from the Johns Hopkins University Writing Seminars, Northwestern University, the Sewanee Writers Conference, Virginia Center for the Creative Arts, the UCross or Cross Foundation, Jirazi and Yadu. In 2012, she was awarded a National Endowment for the Arts Award in Prose 2012. Her work has also been nominated for several Pushcart Prizes and received a Best American Essays Notable Citation in 2016. She penned the introduction to a new English edition of one of the greatest modern Iranian novels of all time, Hidayat's The Blind Owl Grove 2010, as well as the Introduction for the Frontier, a novel by Chinese experimental writer Kan Xiu, Open Letter 2017. Aside from that, her other writings, essays, features, reviews, cover stories, and columns have also appeared in the New York Times, and together with the Los Angeles Times, the Washington Post, the Wall Street Journal, and many other magazines and newspapers around the world. And also, she was a literary criticism columnist for the Virginia Quarterly Review, contributing editor, editing, and senior editor at Los Angeles Review of the Books. And now, she is currently contributing editor at the Evergreen Review. So that would be all for the author's background. Lastly but not the least, the analysis of the whole story. I was able to read the summary and discover other details through surfing and found out that this novel is about the illusions that Zal made while living in a bird cage. The last illusion, deftly, unexpectedly, blends Persian myth with modern life and with the perils and pleasures of magic. In a gripping, sinuous, sometimes explosive voice, Porochista Khakpour tells us a story like no other, with a protagonist like no other, and there is not a reader who will not remember him always. Zal was forced to live by the cruelty of her own mother, thinking that he is a demon, a white demon, because of his own skin. In a coincidence, that strange credulity, he happens to meet an artist who works with dead birds, who becomes his first love and is something strange. Bird herself. She suffers from anorexia, panic attacks, and premotions, the last of which proves crucial and tragic. The spirit of this creative flight of fancy far meets disaster in a novel that illuminates what it means to be a normal human and in love. So that would be all. Thank you so much for watching this video analysis of The Last Illusion. Thank you so much and have a good day.